You're live.
This hangout is on air, is live. Ryan, say hello.
Hello.
Hello, is anybody there? The chat so far does not show anybody as there, so I don't know if it's just because of that delay that we always have. So you and I can just chat until somebody gets online and tells us that we're live.
This is neat because I can see the word live on the top of the screen, so I know that's streaming.
Okay, and I have a notification. All right, this isn't the right chat then. There's chat happening. So there are people here. Hello, everyone. We're doing something a little different tonight. There's chat happening.
Pause the video.
Lower the video. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so hello, She Moved Mountains, Diane at Justice Acres, Faithfield Farms, Homestead, sorry. Edel Hanley, Kim Couch, Amber Dodenhoff, Hidden Within Myself. Oh, I like that name. I don't think I've seen you before. Big Wave, Florida, Mimsy's Garden, Nana, Darlene McSwine, The Prior Homestead, God's Third Acre, Vicky Lemire, Sunshine Farms. Hello, Jen. Thank you for helping us get this going. I appreciate your help. Diana at Justice Acres, Heavenly Dreams, Dairy Goats, Nancy Joanne Height, Jane A. Golden Purities, Chiropractor Wife Homestead. That's another new one, I think. Karen D, Patty and Art, Amy Wade, The Fishes and Loaves Garden with Mama Woods, Diana Mallory, Patty and Art, Faithful Fields Homestead. That gets us caught up with everyone. I don't know. Dalton's messing with the computer trying to find our chat. So I'm not sure where the chat is because we thought we had the correct. Oh, is that it?
Yes.
Okay, so we got the correct chat. He's adjusting my screen so it's where I like it. And Ryan, say hello.
Hello, everybody. I'm over here.
And I'm over here.
But I'm not there, but I'm here.
Three Pines Farm and Forge. Darlene McSwine. A Talk Lifestyle. Hello, Tad. Good to see you. Lace and Roots Homestead. Oh, that's another cool name. Two Wild Onions Homestead. Hardknack Farms. Okay. I think we got everyone. Everyone said hi, Dalton.
It's on your computer now, so you don't need to read off your phone.
Everyone says hi, Dalton. All right, I can put my phone down. That's what you're saying. Where's here? That's the question, right?
Here in a hotel room in the lovely Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Maybe Paige will come see you. Isn't she in Tennessee? Oh, my eyes are blue. Are my eyes blue right now? No, green.
They're green.
Got purple fingers. Love that blue coat. Fancy digs, Ryan. Yep, Ryan has a busy work schedule. As you know, he's mentioned that a couple of times that he's been working extra long days and overtime and long driving routes to get oh, thank you. Dalton is a handsome young man. He is. And he loves his mama. He loves helping his mama. So I'm glad he was here to help me figure this out. And I also have to thank my lovely moderator, Sunshine Farms, Jen. She's actually responsible for us getting this Google Hangouts up and working, so Ryan didn't have to miss the live show. He really didn't want to miss it. He really wanted to be here. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Ryan. You can call me if he should have put that on and send it out as people. I don't know if I'm male or female, but I am female. All right.
Yeah, it's been busy, you guys. I had to take a trip up to Tennessee to a bunch of different stores. Went through Chattanooga and then up to Knoxville and then back down to Chattanooga. Now I have to stay the night. Ran out of time.
Because drivers aren't allowed to drive over a certain number of hours. So you have to stop when you get to that number of hours, regardless of where you are. So oh, Lori, how did your surgery go? How you feeling, hon? I hope you're all right. I've been thinking about you all day. Hello, Built on a Rock Homestead, Grandma Sue Happy Homestead, and the Blue Eye Lathers. Thank you for joining us all. Jessica Chaffee, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, he hardly ever stays out of town for his job. He's only had one overnight before. So it's rare. They definitely try not to have him be one of the ones that goes overnight because they know he has a family and a farm to take care of. But occasionally there's just not enough drivers to be able to cover all the shifts. And he is a great employee to make sure that he does the job that has to be done. All right. So I expect that we won't have a very large live show tonight because probably a third of our audience is going to be in Arkansas at the Shindig. So
that's tonight.
Well, most everybody's there now. It's tomorrow. So everybody flew in or drove in yesterday and today. Hey, thank you for joining us, 1870s Homestead. I really enjoy having you here as a moderator. Really appreciate it. If you guys haven't checked out 1870s Homestead and Sunshine Farms, please check them out and show them some love. You know what I mean by that. I'm not allowed to say the word. Subscribe. But yeah, YouTube frowns upon saying that, I guess. So, but we still trying to find a way. So anyway, it was interesting doing the evening chores tonight, Ryan. I have to say, I now know why you always say that Khaleesi pulls on the leash. She doesn't do it in the morning. She must do it at night because she's hungry.
Yeah, it might be.
Because
they do like their
food.
food
Like crazy for me this morning. I can't see, this is not my usual YouTube setup. I can't see how many people are in the chat. So if you guys just want to occasionally let me know. If we hit over 100, that would be pretty amazing considering most everybody's out of town. Hello. Oh, Willow Creek Homestead is here. I wasn't sure if you were going to make it. And Vina Troll. Hey, Trisha. Vina Troll Slayer, so glad to have you as well. Oh, good. We're in the 70s. That's pretty impressive. That's great. So I know, right? I think self-promotion is very healthy. I think, and that's why in my homestead group on Facebook, I encourage people to share their videos, share their Instagrams, share anything that they're working on, that they're putting their heart and soul into. I think everybody should share that with the community. I don't think it should be something that's limited. In my personal belief, you know, I will never say no self-promotion in my groups. So I love you all and I want to help promote you all and lift you up when I can. Thank you, Big Wave, Florida. Yes, it's been a very difficult week. Rich Green Acres. Do you use anything to help you rank videos? I am mainly focusing on my SEO, so my keywords, tags, my title, my description, and my tags, like my keywords. They all have to have. I always use the keyword in my title. I use the keyword in my description, and I use the keyword in my tags, and that helps with the SEO. The thumbnail is really important, which I don't know that I do a very good job. You guys should tell me if my thumbnails are nice or not. I try to edit them so that they're a little bit like overexposed almost, so that they pop out of the others. I used to do a lot more editing of my thumbnails and it didn't seem to really help. So I don't do all the big text or blocks of green. I used to do a block of green on one side and the vlog title. And I just think all that extra work to put into it was kind of extra, you know, like I don't need that extra work. I needed to find shortcuts as I started to produce more videos. It was just too much work to have that. I just started my channel and YouTube changed policies. I don't have a GoPro yet, but it's frustrating. We have reached 80. Yay, Tammy 1960. That's great.
So
vidIQ is free and helps you with SEO and keyword ranking. I have vidIQ and TubeBuddy, and they help a little bit when I'm really struggling with a keyword, but from blogging before I vlogged, it kind of trained me to, know what the keywords would be, what the hot words would be. So it helps. And then sometimes, occasionally, I'll just like Google what the topic of the video is, especially if it's a how-to video, and see what comes up and help. That'll help a little.
So can they see me at all when I'm not talking?
When you're not talking, I think you're just the little picture in the bottom corner.
Okay, because I'm holding the phone up, so I want to find a place where I can set it up so I don't have to keep holding my hand up because my arm's getting tired.
How do you edit your thumbnails? I use Photoshop. Luckily, my son bought me he gifted me the Adobe suite. When I started getting serious about YouTube, he insisted I had to be high quality. This whole thing with not being able to do all of our edits on smartphones is a bit difficult with an old laptop, honestly. Oh, I bet. I had to upgrade my computer when I began really taking YouTube seriously and doing it full time and considering it more like a job than just a hobby. I had to upgrade my computer. I had to upgrade everything to really be able to stand out, I think, I did use my cell phone and free editor for a long time, though, for the whole first year, I think. Wasn't it, Ryan? Are you still there, Ryan?
I'm still here. Hold on.
Okay. So for any of you that are just joining us, we are split today. Do I need to top my pepper plants more than once? I don't top my pepper plants at all. So yeah, I would say once is plenty. I watch you guys for your content. Never would I criticize your titles. Interesting. People are so different. I've had a lot of criticization from my titles, like from people who aren't like steady followers, obviously. I can't do a live feed. You can do a live feed from your computer if you're under 1,000. I know everybody's upset about the 1,000 subscribers to be able to go live from your cell phone, but I think that the reason why they're doing that is because of the tragedy that happened with a terrorist that used his cell phone to go live on YouTube. So I think that it's an important thing, and I just hopefully things won't happen again because of it. And you always have the option of doing it from a computer. Only when he's talking. So he's not in a little box in the corner when he's not talking. I was just wondering. I don't see you at all unless they're talking. Okay, no, there's no. I see a box in the bottom corner, but they don't. When
Okay.
he's not talking, he doesn't show up at all. Okay.
I had to get creative with my setup here. Hold on.
Nice.
There. How's that? That's better, huh?
I use Snapseed app for my thumbnails. Love it. Good to know. I know a lot of people use Canva, but when I used Canva, it ruined the quality of my photos. Like, it made it all pixelated. It was rough. It was rough. So I don't know if I was doing it wrong or what. I might have been importing my photos wrong. I remember seeing you for the first time in the Great American Farm Tour. You were working off a phone then. That's right. That's how I got started. For some reason, won't let do custom thumbnails. I basically just have 3 auto-generated ones to pick from. That's strange. You might want to get TubeBuddy. They have a free version, and you can make a thumbnail with TubeBuddy. That's not half bad. I've done the TubeBuddy. I actually still have some of my thumbnails. So what I did is after, I have almost 700 videos. I might have 700 videos now. Because I've been around for a while. And so what I try to do every once in a while when I have free time on my hands, which has been a long time since I've done it, is I go back through and look at my thumbnails and see which ones look horrible and try to upgrade them. That is what we need to do, upgrade in time. Exactly. I did a little bit at a time. When Justin came, I got my camera. I was like, okay, Justin Rhodes is coming. I need to be real YouTuber. Good evening. Good to see you, Food Forest Permaculture. Patty Gilbert, hello. Our Organic Life is here. Nature's Basics Farm is here. Hey. Chris Brower. We had some new people come in, so I'm just trying to name off people so that people that aren't looking at the chat will know who's watching. Sampson Farms and Crystal Young. Any ideas for vegetables to grow in the shade? So the general rule of thumb for vegetables in shade is roots and leaves do well in the shade. So your lettuces are not complete shade now. It's going to have some light. But if you have less than 6 hours of light a day, you're not going to be able to plant things that fruit with a fruit like tomatoes and peppers. You're going to want to focus more on lettuces and collards and kales. The root vegetables like turnips and carrots and stuff, they'll do better with a little bit less light. Ryan, Pamela Weishaupt has just joined us, and she's asking, where is Ryan? You want to answer that again, Ryan? Hey,
I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
And why?
For work.
We're over 100? That's amazing, guys. I thought we would have like 50 people in here tonight because of everybody being at the shindig. 700 videos, Rose, you are the OG. Sometimes I wonder. I don't necessarily feel like I've been around that long because I haven't come as far as some other YouTubers that haven't been around very long. So, but I guess it's just a matter of time, right? So how is everyone tonight? I didn't even know Ryan was there. Ryan, say something.
I'm here. It's, I can't see the comments. So she has to tell me if somebody asks a specific question to me. Otherwise, I'm just here and she's talking. I'm not going to like butt in and interrupt her unless it's appropriate to do so.
Sub-Zero Infinity says you are way too popular for that low of viewers, Rose. Thanks. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but I've often said similar, so I understand what you're saying. I think cold and snowy here in New York. What? 70 something degrees here today. I think I got a little sunburn actually. Oh, we love you big bunches too, Lori. Thanks for the help today, Rose. No problem. Providence, Farmstead. Glad everything turned out okay. I don't know how to do any of that. I'm getting ready to drive to the shindig early in the morning. Oh, you're so lucky you get to go. I was really hoping to go, but I didn't. Nobody would give me a ride, even the people going through Georgia. And then when Ryan suggested that he fly me out there because he found a good deal for my birthday, I didn't have a place to stay anymore. The spot where I was going to spend the night was no longer available. And I'm kind of glad. I think that God works in mysterious ways and that he knew that I wasn't going to be able to go, because even if I had a purchased plane ticket, I don't think I would go. There's no way I could get on a plane right now feeling as heavy as I do to go hang out with a bunch of friends and have fun. I don't think that's something I want to do this weekend. Like it'd be nice to see a couple of friends or something, but a huge crowd like that and having to be social the whole time would just draw too much of my energy. And right now my energy is very tapped and I just need to focus on healing. So, and Ryan didn't know he was going to be working over the weekend, right, Ryan?
Yeah, it's kind of critical work right now. It's super busy and we are short drivers and we deliver as far as Tennessee. I think this is the farthest we go. And I had a brand new customer base today. It was all stores that have never bought from us before. So it's kind of neat being the trailblazer, but it's very tiring.
Yes, Sub-Zero Infinity says sounds like you need to decompress some. Yes, and that's what the title of this live is about. I will be taking a break. I don't want to disappoint you guys. It's going to hurt us financially. To not have the ad revenue for a whole week is going to be a huge dip in the wallet. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to not interacting with you guys. But I think I need some time to just get myself straight and focus on healing and some garden therapy and you know, just see what I have to do for me and just kind of reevaluate some things. I've got a lot of I've got a lot of irons in the fire of things that are going on later in the year. You know, October, I'm going to be speaking at the HOA, and I'm supposed to have a book ready and available then. But I haven't been able to write. I have put so much time and energy into YouTube that I haven't had time to do the things around the homestead that I need to do. I haven't had time to do the gardening that I need to. I haven't had the time to do the writing. I miss writing. You know, it's like once I started making videos so frequently, it was like there was no more time for me. And I just feel like that's okay most of the time. But considering what I just went through this past week, my body is shot. My thyroid is shot. My adrenals are shot. I'm toast. And I just need a break. So, and I'm going to miss you guys, but I'll probably still be on my Facebook group and my Instagram, hopefully. Ryan, you can talk at any time, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you're just taking a break. You're not going away forever or anything.
Say something.
Well, I mean, I mean, it's not like, you know, we can still film videos and stuff. Just,
yeah,
you won't
I'm not going to be filming a lot because, I mean, that wouldn't be taking a break, you know?
I'm saying if I grab the camera and I film something, but it doesn't mean that anything.
It doesn't mean that I'm going to edit it right away.
Yeah,
so
right.
when we come back, we're going to have probably a handful of videos ready. But I want to come back with a huge happy bang. So I'm probably going to be coming back with our 10,000 subscriber giveaway announcement. Of course, you guys know I've been leading you on for all that. And so it's going to be really exciting. I'll explain how we're going to do it, what format we're going to use because of YouTube being weird about shutting down channels for doing giveaways. I'm going to use a third-party app. Not sure which one yet. I'm still researching. My friend Rachel at 1870s Homestead has given me some advice, and there's another app that I was going to check out that I really like, Rafflecopter. The reason why I really like the Rafflecopter is because it gives you options to enter more than once, like if you go follow us on Instagram, you know, and stuff like that. So I feel like that might be a beneficial for us overall in a good way. So yeah, I was definitely debating it, Tammy, on whether to do the live chat tonight. But then I realized I kind of need to, you know, like you guys are my therapy, and you know, I have connected so much to so many of you and like become real life friends with so many of you that I felt like I owed it to you to give you one last hurrah. You know, we'll be able to chat tonight and visit tonight, and then we'll take a little break. You know, I mean, I've gone almost 4 years at YouTube, and I haven't taken a break since the beginning. Well, when Willow passed away last year, I did take a little time off then. But anyway. I'm
quite fond of the, well, I was going to say, I'm fond of the Friday night live too. I look forward to it. Even out of town, I wanted to know, is there a way that I can still be on? And I didn't think it was going to happen. Because I told her, don't stress about this. You know, I'll just watch and chat. And then I'm sitting here in the hotel room, eating my pizza, my Friday night pizza dinner, and all of a sudden I get a Marco Polo. Oh, once you get a Google Hangout message, you have to accept it. I'm like, oh, so it is going to happen. So,
hey Ryan, I can see up your nose.
Huh?
I can see up your nose, just so you know, the camera angle. I mean, there's no hangers, there's no boogies. I'm just letting you know if you're uncomfortable with that. 1870 homestead
I'm proud of my nose.
.io allows that too, Rose. Oh, I didn't know that, Rachel. Thank you for telling me that. Yes, we aren't going anywhere. Just breathe. Hey, Rose, at how many weeks can I start milk sharing with my goat? I usually wait till about 2 weeks before I start trying to get their milk in the morning before they do. But I have a couple of does that are heavy milkers that I have to start milking just to release the tension. Excuse me. I'm drinking my bubble water and it's making me burp. So like Kitty, for instance, the first couple of days, I just took off barely what she needed to have taken off of the colostrum. I want the babies to have that all. It was just to relieve the tension because they were lopsided. They always have a favorite side. And so anyway, she continued to have too much every morning. So once it wasn't colostrum anymore, we started having milk. It wasn't a lot, but I haven't separated the kids because I haven't needed more milk. It's been just enough milk for the boys and I to have our cereal and tea. People with normal jobs get vacations. Why not you? Right? I will watch old videos for you, Rose. Oh, thank you. That is a wonderful idea. That would really help because I know it's really going to be a huge drop. It's gonna make all of our videos fall out of the algorithm. It's really not good when you take a YouTube break for your channel, but it's what I need. So, oh, I wish you could take the boys and let me rest. They are wild, but I also kind of want that time with them. It's like I spend so much time at this computer editing videos and answering comments and stuff that I feel like that's where all of my time has been spent. I've been spending 8 hours a day on YouTube, and that's a full-time job, and I'm not getting paid a full-time salary. I'll tell you that. So it's like a volunteer role with a little bit of bonus, you know? But the big bonus is you guys. I mean, I would keep doing this forever, even if they never monetize my channel, I think. I mean, maybe not forever, but I would definitely keep doing it while I'm enjoying it. And I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it very much. You can check on me. I appreciate it. Anybody is welcome to check in on me and, you know, send me messages or whatever. I will be here. I just will be doing my thing. I just got my DNA results back from ancestry.com and I found a bunch of matches. Ryan, I haven't even talked to you today. Guess what?
What?
The Lithuanian database found 3 matches to me DNA wise of like current real life people on Facebook.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I talked to one of them, and guys, this is so cool. She was like, I don't see where you're connected in a Lithuanian. And then she's like, let me look at your family tree on Ancestry. And she was like, whoa. She's like, we're related on the French side. And I was like, what? So we're actually related on my mother's side, my mother's mother's side, and my mother's father's side. Can you all believe that? Whoa. Did we have some super chats?
No, I want to try it.
I am like way behind in the chat. Karen D, thank you, sweetie. I really appreciate that. I just saw a big red Nature's Basic Farm. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. She Moved Mountains. I love you guys so much. And all the wisdom you share, your heart for your wonderful goats is amazing. Thank you guys. Y'all are too sweet. I'm crying really easily these days, so just go binge watch all my videos this week. Ryan can't see the chat, y'all, so
I cannot.
If you have any questions for him, I will read it out loud if you put it in all caps for me. And thank you, Green Gables, for getting whatever that was that I didn't see because I was not at the top of the chat, at the bottom of the chat. Whatever.
Did you click live chat?
Oh, I didn't see. You're not here to guide me.
That's what I have to remind you every time.
I know. It's weird with you not being here. Like this morning, when you're normally not home, I was missing you because I knew you weren't going to be here tonight. And I'm like, no. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I'm trying to keep up with everything here. Oh yes, Amazon affiliate. That's a really, really huge way you guys can help support our channel too. Everybody shops on Amazon, do they not? And if you don't, that's okay. But if you do, please use our Amazon affiliate link. I feel like I don't want to say it all the time. Use my Amazon affiliate link and be annoying, but in the same breath, every time I say it, my Amazon clicks, like it shows me how many times people clicked on it, goes way through the roof. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is amazing. You guys are supporting our family, and not just to get bigger and better things to make YouTube better or bigger and better things for the farm, but like to pay our bills and buy us groceries. That's the level we're at. We're not like some of the bigger channels that are like going all out and fancy stuff. You know, we're just trying to survive. But we're okay with that. I mean, it's the life we've chosen. I'm not complaining. I'm just, you know, being real, you know. Oh, there was another. Ryan likes getting his beard decorated. We know that. How do super chats work? Super chats are donations to the channel. YouTube does keep a portion of it. So if you don't like the idea of YouTube keeping a portion of your donation to the channel, I think it's like 25%, but somebody said 30%, but I always thought it was 25%. So I don't know where I saw that, but you can always do through PayPal, Wholesome Roots blog at gmail.com. You two work hard and break is well deserved. Haha, I can see up your nose. Yes, Paige. Paige, he's in Tennessee. Are you home? You should go see him.
Can you see me now? What am I doing now?
What is that?
That's my key card.
Oh, is it just me or is goat colostrum nasty? I don't mind goat colostrum, actually. It's rich. It's flavorful, I think, but it's different. I once made a custard with colostrum from cows, which was really fantastic way to use it.
I accidentally made mac and cheese with colostrum that one time, remember?
Yeah, I was like, Ryan, you grab the colostrum jar. Don't worry about the camera angle. We're all family here. I would be the one going live with a bat in the cave. You're good, Ryan.
I'm gonna like sit like this so nobody sees it.
Now my 3 kids are a week old. They're drinking about everything mom has. Yeah, and that's what I noticed. Kitty's production went down this week because they're getting bigger. They're drinking more. I could separate them at night, but until I have to, I'm not going to. Like, they're so cute with their mama. I don't want to make them cry. I could, and I have before, but the last year I didn't do it. Yes, freezing the colostrum is amazing so that you have it just in case of an emergency. Talk for a minute, Ryan. I've got a lot of chat that I haven't caught up with.
Okay, well, she's catching up in the chat. I cannot see the chat.
Hi, Daybird Aviaries.
Hi, Robert. It's good to see you. Yeah. I have a 2.5-hour drive in the morning back to the greenhouse just so they can reload my truck, and then I have to go back out and deliver. So I don't even get to go home when I get home from this overnight. I have to actually continue working. So
thanks, Paige, and thank you, the Fishes with Loaves with Mama Woods. If you all, the viewers, are interrupted during their video but can let their videos continue to play, then do that too. It will help too. Thank you for those donations. Really appreciate it. Go on, Ryan.
But yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm not there. I gotta say though, Tennessee is really pretty from what I've been seeing of it. The mountains.
Oh, I love Tennessee's beautiful. Keep talking.
And North Georgia too. But I get to see it again in the morning, but I have to get on the road early because they'd like for me to be back about 8 o'clock in the morning. And you do the math. If it's a 2.5-hour drive, then, you know, what time do I need to leave here? That's pretty early. And it's not just getting right in the truck. I have to check out and all that stuff. So pretty tiring doing all that. It's weird watching you not say anything. You're just looking at the screen, reading.
I'm just trying to get it all caught up here. Thank you, Twin Cedar Farms. We're doing okay. I mean, we're not doing great, but we're doing okay. We're doing the best we can. We're just trying to triumph through the tragedy, right, Ryan?
That's right. And you worked hard enough that you deserve a break, I'm sure. Anyway.
Listen to Cats in the Cradle. Life goes by too fast. Hug those kids. Dave Northwater. Thank you. That's one of my favorite songs. I should listen to that. And it's so true, you know. French, yes, I am 60% French, apparently. I always said I was 50% French, quarter Portuguese, and quarter Lithuanian. But it's a lot more French than I realized. I think it's on one of the Portuguese branches off and turns French and Portuguese. So I think I got a little extra French. But Canadian French mostly, a huge portion of Eastern Canadian, the something Valley River area was settled by my family, basically. Like, it's all my family. I have it going all the way back to the 1500s. The Lithuanian side is the side that I'm stalled. It's very stalled. You know, Mimsy's Garden says you do have Lithuanian facial type features. How cool is that? That's part of the reason why the Lithuanian side has always been so important for me to dig into deeper, because I look exactly like my grandmother, who is Lithuanian 100%. And I just have always felt like I connected to all of the Lithuanian teachings too. The traditions and the foods and everything. And it does look like there's probably a good bit of Polish in that Lithuanian blood and Russian in the Lithuanian blood. There was even some Norway and Sweden matches, but they were like smaller percentages. So it's probably from the Lithuanian heritage. They were, you know, mixed up a little bit in that area. So it's really cool. I mean, we have a dead end. But there was always the story that my great grandmother came over in the hull of a ship. So that explains why there was a dead end. We can't figure out anything past that, because who knows what her real name is, if she even went by her real name, if her name is her real name. There's no citizenship records, you know, so it's really interesting. So I'm hoping to just distract myself with that and gardening. And I will try to, if I have a chance, there's a couple of videos I've been wanting to make that are how-to videos that if I get a chance and I feel like recording, I'll go ahead and do it. But I probably will save them for when we come back and put them up then. I am rich in love, Samson Farm. Thank you. The hardest losses are the unexpected ones. I really thought Precious would make it. I did too. I really thought that with, you know, having a week and a day go by, that was surely a sign that she was going to make it. But that last 2 days, I knew. I was like, I kept on telling Trisha at Willow Creek Homestead, have we lost me? Trisha said, did we lose you, or am I just having issues?
I still have you.
She's having issues. She was answered. Sorry, I'm way behind in the chat, y'all. I gotta get back to work. Robots are dumb and need teaching. I'll watch some stuff over your break and take care. Thank you, City Stead. I appreciate it. Rose, did you say your mom's side is the French side? My both. My mom and dad. My mom. Oh no, not French the name. Sorry, I'm getting confused here. Driving is tiresome, Paige said. Ryan.
It is. I agree.
I'm way behind. It is weird seeing us apart. Autumn's doing great. She went all the way to the barn tonight. I had Liam walk with her because she was at the back of the crowd. And I said, you stay with Autumn. I'm going to get the rest put up. And she came running up. And then after everybody was put up, I hadn't closed her little gate yet. and Liam went running out the front of the barn. And she tried to follow Liam. So she still kept running. Even though she had a big bowl of food and water waiting for her, she was like, I love my people. She's very crooked in her walking. She's very twisted. And that's because when she was laying for 4 months, she laid with her front legs this way and her back legs the other way. So she's got this real bad curvature happening. I actually talked to Auburn about, she has a person that came out, a chiropractor that came out for her goats, and she said I should really talk to them about Autumn, and I'm kind of considering that.
Yeah, it's really awesome seeing her walk around and move, and every night I make her, repeat how she showed me she walked the first time and walk all the way to the barn, and she's way slower than everybody else, but she does it. She walks the whole way.
She sure does. And it just blows my mind. She's so determined. She's not doing it great. And you can tell it makes her tired because then she like lays down and is just like, and you can tell it really makes her tired. But she's so determined. And she's just like, I love my humans. Local feed store can't get alfalfa. The goat pellets they sell are medicated. Any suggestions on what to feed the goats? That's crazy. They can't get alfalfa pellets? Are you sure? I mean, every type of livestock uses them. And if you can get all stock and then find a way to boost the protein, like with alfalfa pellets, that's what we do. All stock doesn't have enough protein for goats, though, so it really does have to have something added to it. Yeah, three goats would drink it all, Cheryl. I pick a channel to help when I can and just let the videos play and make sure I thumbs up. I'll be doing that till you guys come back. Thank you. That's sweet. I was in Tennessee yesterday. Oh, you just missed her. Thanks for praying for me. I'm able to walk the hall already. Oh, Lori, don't do too much. I mean, I know you got to go walk the hall to get something to drink or etc. But try to take it easy. Lori, Blue Eye Lathers, had surgery today, Ryan.
Oh. Hope everything went well.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jane A. Golden Pyrenees. Autumn was running around and playing in the last video, so it seems she's doing fantastically. I am showing love to those I can catch here. Patty and Art, if you need help getting your cover photo done, if you would send me a message on Facebook, I'd be glad to help you out with that and just walk you through it. We might have to do a few pictures back and forth of what you're looking at and what I'm looking at, but we can figure it out. Living Miracle Homestead, hello. 110 watching. Wow, I can't believe it. Haha, I love watching Rose and Ryan interact through this whole hangout thing. Is it all right? Is it weird or is it good? She is getting
entertained.
I was born in Knoxville, Tennessee. My brother and cousins are still there. I'm in the Southeast Mississippi now, and I've been in the last 40 years.
Okay. Knoxville was a lot busier than I expected traffic-wise. I was a little, because I've never been up this far. There I go saying again.
I edited that out, Ryan. They don't know about you saying that to the camera. My dad's family came from Lithuania and they're Jewish. Sweet to love. One of the connections I made today, they were saying that their family had to change their name because of being Jewish and the prosecution that was involved with that. But they were a DNA match to me, but they're Jewish. So I'm in contact with him now. I may have some Jewish blood in me after all, but his last name is Pyka, and and I'm related to him by blood. somewhere way back in our ancestry, at least.
I want to try this ancestry one now. I know I did the other.
It's way better. I mean, you can just get so much more information. Well, I was lucky enough that there's a Lithuanian database that uses the GEDmatch. So GEDmatch is where you upload your ancestry data to, and then it connects you with any possible matches in the GEDmatch system, which is an international system. So you get a lot of matches. I mean, it's thousands of matches on that. And then there's a bunch on ancestry.com that have private family trees, so I can't see where the connection is, but they're like second cousins. And I'm like, who are you?
It's time to take a drink break, I guess.
Yeah. Stay hydrated, Ryan. I just saw something. I am way behind, guys. I feel like I should just scroll to the bottom of the chat and start over and just ignore everything that happened, but I don't want to do that. That's rude. Autumn sounds like she's so happy to be up and moving. She's like a fighter. Really? Yeah. Hey, crooked walking sure beats no walking. Exactly. I'm hoping that muscle-wise it'll start repairing itself.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that none of it is permanent because of how long she was down. But we'll see. Only time will tell. It took her 4 months to get this twisted, so it might take another 4 months to get her untwisted. She's still a baby too, so she's got a lot of time for her legs to correct. It's really twisted in her shoulders and her hips is what scares me. Like, I can see it. Do you have somebody knocking at your door? Do not answer it. That's
in the next room over.
Uh-oh. Alfalfa hay is unavailable. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do grass hay if you have to. Orchard is good. Bermuda is okay. Go Autumn. I haven't followed her story. Why wasn't she able to walk for so long? She had selenium E deficiency that led to white muscle disease. And she had a lot of other complications too. She was basically like a premature, but she wasn't premature. She was full term, but she was in a different horn of the uterus in a separate placenta, and she was severely lacking in a lot of nutritional levels. A lot of her nutritional levels were very low and needed some work. Like, she didn't even grow horn buds until she was like 2 months old. Like, that was one of the big things that kind of went, wow, she really is behind developmentally. I mean, she was fully furred and everything like that. She didn't look like a premature baby at all. But I think nutritionally, she was basically the equivalent of she was deficient in everything. She even had anemia when she was just a baby, which is very strange. So, but we were able to correct all of those things and get everything corrected. But because she was down for so long, she had muscle atrophy. So we had to work with her doing physical therapy in a wheelchair every day, 10 times a day. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. And it still is. I mean, in the morning, she doesn't have as much energy, and I have to carry her out to the paddock just so that she doesn't have to burn that energy and let her get all that food out in the paddock, because we just moved them. Ryan just moved them to a new spot, and they're getting lots of good forage, and she is loving that. And she's cute because she doesn't stay under the shelter where I put her. I put her under the shelter with the hay, you know, and she takes off, you know. I come back halfway through the day and she's somewhere else eating fresh forage. And Ryan, I do think we might have to move the paddock sooner than you think, by the way. I'm not getting that much asparagus. I think we kind of messed them up by letting the Creeping Charlie stay on them so long, and it just pulled from the nutrition. But the bees are so grateful for the Creeping Charlie that I'm okay with it. I'm like, okay. Thank you, the Giving Goat. Our ancestry is extremely Irish, with my granddad was born and raised in Ireland. How are your bees? Too good, Ryan. We should have added the 3 frames yesterday. They were so crazy today. I bet you that all 6, was it 6? 7. I bet you all 7 frames are already full, and we might have to add a box again, another deep. And I'm just like they are crazy. There were so many going in and out today that I think all the drones hatched, or not drones, all the capped larva cells. My terminology is not with me right now. I think they all hatched because it's like, and it's time to take the entrance reducers off, and it's time to stop feeding because we are in our nectar flow now.
I thought one of the hives pushed the entrance reducer off again. I saw just yesterday.
Yeah, I was like, good, because it's time to take it off anyway. But the other one I wasn't going to mess with. I didn't have my suit on. No hay of any kind is available locally. I'm sorry. You're going to have to find it. You're going to have to go further to get it because they have to have hay. The long stems of the hay is what keeps proper room and function working. So those long pieces are incredibly important for their rumen health. You can get those hay cubes and break them up. They sell them for horses. You have to break them up, though. Don't just give it to them. That's not good. But they're still not going to be as good. And if you can get chaff hay, I think chaff hay killed some of my goats. Literally 3 years ago when we had that summer of mystery toxins. Well, I haven't had any mystery toxins in my paddock or my stalls since I stopped using chaff hay. And after talking to them about what pesticides they use on the fields, I don't want to use it. I mean, I know my hay has pesticides. I know my alfalfa probably has pesticides. I'm trying to get the best ones I can get that I can afford. And I wish I could do organic, but the chaff hay, after talking to them and getting them to tell me exactly what they were using, I was like, some of the worst stuff in the planet. No thanks. And I don't know what the hay has on it, so it could be just as bad. Who knows?
If there was some way we could grow our own hay, that would be cool.
Yeah, so tree hay, tree fodder is really good. It's not tree hay, but you know what I mean? Like, if we can put up some of the kudzu and the moringa and stuff like that and dry it and harvest it so that we can use it through the winter, that can be really helpful to their diet too. So that's a way to supplement it and at least have it less. Tell the family, hello, we took your advice and put all quail together and have eggs in incubator. Oh, how exciting. Oh, that was for Stamps and Farms. Oh, hi, Rachel. Good to see you, sweetie. Going to a beekeeping workshop in May. That's awesome. I suggest anybody who's going to get into bees, take a bee course first. I did take a bee course. It was just 3 years ago, so I'm a little rusty. And you know what's funny is that so many of the comments I've gotten on my videos for the bees that are helpful comments that are really trying to teach me more, they're saying stuff that my bee class never told me to do or not do. And I'm like, no, that's strange to me. So I'm hoping to start going to the local beekeepers meetings. They're once a month and they're 5 minutes away. They're across the street from Ryan's work. So I know this is hard to follow in a chat, but I'm curious about what you're currently feeding and looking to feed your goats. What is their diet as of now? Killer bees. They're not killer bees. They're happy. Yes, goats need hay. It is an essential part of their life. I'm so behind in the chat still, guys. Sorry. How many people are watching now? I still need to figure out logos and even a schedule for shooting anything and even having time to garden. Oh, it's so hard to schedule it all. That's why I'm looking forward to having this week off, at least a week. I'm saying a week because I know it's going to take me a week to have off to reset my internal body and get back into the swing of things in a healthy way. If it ends up being more than that, I will let you know. And I think we'll be live next Friday, so at least there'll be that. Here in Ohio, our bees are just bringing in pollen. Can't wait till more things are blooming. The maples have some spring flowers are in bloom now. Oh yeah, our maples are already seeded. Liam was picking them up out of the garden. We have a small, maple tree, little baby one right next to the garden. Chaff hay can get moldy easily. They may have been what caused fatalities in your goats if they presented with similar symptoms to mold issues. We didn't have any mold, but the yeast that chaff hay claims is just yeast.
Beneficial yeast.
Beneficial yeast, even, they say. I'm a mycologist. Like, I'm a mushroom person. I grow mushrooms on purpose. And I know what mycelium looks like. And I know that when I have spawn that's been inoculated with mycelium, it looks exactly like that. So who knows what mushroom they have growing in their chaff hay that they're calling yeast. But I'm also a fermenter that's been fermenting my entire life. And I know what yeast looks like. And it does not look like that. So I have a hard time believing the whole, that's just yeast. It's healthy. When we stopped using it, it was a brand new bag, had one of those white chunks. I was like, well, just give that to the bucks, because we don't usually give them a lot of chaff hay anyway, because we use it for our milkers. But I was like, it'll be a treat. And the next day, Bo was covered in diarrhea, and he started the whole toxicity symptom all over again, because he was one of the goats that had been through the toxicity symptoms and survived, and he started it all over again right after that. So no, it's just not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk at all. It's expensive product anyway. Glad you said that about chaff hay. I use it, but not anymore. Maybe you could barter for hay. Have you thought of splinting Autumn's legs? It may help straighten them. Her legs are straight. It's just her shoulders are like this and her hips are like this. So they're opposite. And because of the way she laid for 4 months. Even though we were putting her in the wheelchair and doing the physical therapy, a lot of her time was spent laying down. We couldn't keep her in the wheelchair without monitoring her. She had to be with a person when she was in it. And you guys know, I have a very busy life. Anyone know if windy conditions affect bees? Yes, they don't like it. Oh, well, yeah, you can put a wind block, though. It's just if it's a really windy day, you don't want to be opening the beehives. That's what I mean. Good to see you, Patrice's projects. I just started my holy basil seed this week. I'm hoping to see little babies popping up anytime now. The Giving Goat. How many acres would you have to... What? Have to even have... Whoa, it skipped. I lost the rest of that comment. Where'd it go? Oh, Bee Lady Apiary, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. What was the name of that stuff, Ryan, that I said was probably from Bee Lady? Food. Was that what you sent, sweetie? That was so nice of you. Yes, Carla, I sent you a message. Did it not come through on Facebook? Carla's asking if you got your tires. I didn't put it in the video because it just didn't kind of fit with the video. Ryan did film a part.
Yeah, I did film a segment, but I think the timing was kind of...
Yeah, it became the day that Precious died. So we were kind of... Yeah. But thank you so much. So much. We cannot show our appreciation enough.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Ryan, you want
super excited about
what to do with those tires and why they're not on the tractor yet?
Well, they just showed up, and then I didn't have a tire iron or lug wrench that could reach inside the rims that the current tires are on, and I couldn't get the things loosened. I have access to the actual power tool that does it, and I can get it when I get back from this trip. I just haven't. It hasn't been a lot of time. Haven't.
135 are watching now? No way.
I need to get to bed soon, y'all.
You do not.
I do.
No, you don't. You're spending time with me. Autumn needs a masseuse. I do massage her. I massage her a lot. And I think she loves it. She comes up to me and she presses her head against my legs now that she's walking, and I just go and I just rub down her shoulders and I rub down her spine, and I think that's why she presses her head. Oh, one of my moderators deleted Atkins Family Homestead's comment. But we were actually in the process of encouraging people to go and check out everybody's channels. So sorry about that. It was it's a lot of channels are deleting people who make those comments. But Atkins Family Homestead said, "Wow, guys, thanks so much. We are almost at 100 subs. That is awesome.
It's terrific.
We are definitely encouraging everyone to support each other and show some love." All right, Ryan, you can talk. I'm scrolling. All right, a lot of people asked about growing mushrooms. Ryan, you want to talk a little bit about that? What we've grown in the past, what we plan to grow in the future?
What we've grown, oyster mushrooms in the past. We want to grow more things like shiitake and other types of mushrooms too. I brought some logs home to be drilled for what is it? This the lion's mane plugs that we have in the fridge. We can give those a try. Some oak logs.
We have several other.
I built before we were vlogging. I built a King Stropharia bed, and it never did fruit, never did anything. So should probably attempt some more things like that.
Okay.
Also forage more mushrooms. I can't wait till chanterelle.
Oh, yeah, we do a lot of foraging for sure.
Chanterelle is that. I love chanterelle. Finding those little orange mushrooms all in the woods is so much fun.
Carla, you're fun. I mean, Paige, you're funny with your comments to Carla. Oh, howdy, Rose and Ryan. Lots of love and support from Texas. Thank you. I appreciate it, Cindy. Toasted Rabbit is here. Wild and Wonderful. Stringfield Ridge Farm. I don't know if I already called out everybody. Ryan, have you plowed yet?
No.
Is Autumn walking on her hooves? It looked like she had trouble doing that. She has had, she was kind of walking like that, and she's supposed to be walking like this. So on her front left, it was pretty much like this. And then I noticed that it switched to her front right being like this. But today, as I was watching, it looked like both were upright. So I think that she just needed to develop that strength on her own and get those feet, those hooves more aligned correctly. And it looks like it's already better. So I'm super happy about that. Hey, White Picket Fence, how are you doing? He always needs to go to sleep when you have your live streams. Homesteading with the Heberts, right? Maybe a dog a talking to. Autumn is so sweet. She is so sweet. I have to hop off to work and editing a video. Love you guys. Love you, Jen. We'll talk to you later, I'm sure. You sweet girl. I love that girl. You guys go check out Sunshine Farms because she is such an amazing, inspiring woman. She's so smart. She's so cute. She's adorable. She just makes my heart smile in every way. Her personality, what she teaches on her channel, she's just amazing and becoming a really good friend of mine. And I'm so happy that she came into my life. Has anybody else here soaked their goat's hay? Just a small amount so it gets eaten immediately to soften it. No. I always say if hay gets wet, it gets thrown away. So wet hay scares the living jeepers out of me because I'm afraid it'll grow mold, and all that. But I guess if you're monitoring, I've never heard of it being soaked though. Those hay cubes, I've heard of people soaking, but that's different. Oh, I am seriously behind in the chat, y'all. I am trying so hard to get caught up, and it seems like as soon as
right, it's hard to be caught up when there's over 100 people.
Oh,
It's hard to be caught up on the chat when there's like 80 people.
I know, right? There's a bunch of new people in here that I didn't even notice because I just scrolled to the bottom and back up. Mary's Organic Garden Journal's here. All right. I'm trying to scroll fast. If you have an important question, put it in all caps. Wasteland Acres is 10 away from 100. Let's go show her some love. That's my friend Chris Root. If you guys remember her, she used to comment in the chat all the time. She's still here. She's just under Wasteland Acres now. She's been so supportive to our channel all along, and I really appreciate it. Go show her some love. And show some love means I love that. Everybody's saying that they're getting more subs, Ryan, from everybody's sharing in the group. That's so beautiful. So beautiful. What a great community. Anyone who doesn't have 1K subs, try Streamlabs app to stream YouTube on phone. I tried it and it works. Good to hear, B-Lady. That new rule is definitely confusing a lot of people who tried to go live with under 1,000 subs on their phone. And an error pops up. Mama Woods, please feel free to send... Okay. Morels will be out here soon in Michigan. Yeah, they're already supposed to be out here in Georgia. Carla W., I am watching you, Paige. They're already supposed to be out here, but we haven't found a spot yet. We've been looking. There are white whale, for sure.
I think Chicken of the Woods is the real white whale.
I mean, yeah. I may need to pick your brain on mushrooms, Rose and Ryan. Oh, please do. We love answering mushroom questions. We don't always know all of them, but if they're an edible one, we probably know them very well. We basically could pass the certification without even taking the class, but it's a certification to be able to sell at farmers markets and to restaurants for foraged mushrooms. So it's not something we need to do because we would pass the test if they handed us the test without going to the class. We've got a lot of foraging mushroom experience under our belts now. Right, baby?
Right. We like mushrooms.
Love them, especially the wild ones.
I have mellow mushroom pizza to eat.
Oh, is that what you got? Oh, I haven't had mellow mushroom in a long time.
It's right across the street.
Good stuff. Try over 1,000 people like on the live show for Roots and Refuge. Oh, you are fabulous. No, you're fabulous, Chris. Hoppy Sabbath is 2 subs away from 170. This is beautiful, you guys. I'm so happy that you guys are all here tonight with me. I was really feeling like, I don't want to go live. I don't want to be... It's going to be hard, but you're making it a lot easier. So thank you. You guys are healing me. I have gained close to 40 subs today. Samson Farms, that's amazing. This is really a great community for sure. My weird goats love moistened hay. I've heard of people doing it for horses, but not goats. It does make sense in the summer, though, to help keep them hydrated. Interesting. Oh, yes. We've looked near recent burns. We've looked around sycamores and ashes and in privet bottoms, and they're just, we just never find them. There's a spot that we think is going to have them at some point if we just hit the timing right. On our friend's property where we get our chanterelles from. So we just have to perfect.
And over there, I was told that we saw it from the road and you commented on it, but then I was told when we were there that the neighbor right up against them did indeed just freshly burn. So
oh, that was up the road, you mean? That
no,
was the neighbor right
through
next
the woods, through their woods. There's the burn area.
Bee Lady April, yes, I'm taking a break from YouTube. Probably just a week. It'll be hard. I'm gonna miss everybody. I'm gonna miss the community, but I just need to. This week just did me in, and it's not treating my health very well. My health is definitely floundering from it. I can feel my adrenals shutting down. I can feel my thyroid stopping. So, yeah. Let's forage for mushrooms. You guys can join us. We'll take the camera with us. I wish we could go live in the woods. That would be so much fun, because then you would see like the reaction when I see a new spot with the new mushrooms popping up. Oh, thank you, Rocky Brook. Have a good one. Thank you, Food Forest Permaculture. Howie, be well. Thank you, Mary's Organic. I appreciate the prayers. It's nice to know that I'm loved by so many people, and so many people care about our homestead and our life that we've chosen. So I appreciate it. You guys are the best. You guys are why I do this. I never knew I was going to make so many friends on YouTube. Didn't even cross my mind. Wasteland has crossed the 100 mark, Gail Elwood said.
Yay.
Awesome. Woohoo, Chris.
I think I need to get to bed soon, so I might get off in a minute. We're like 16 minutes over according to my clock.
There's no such thing as over. You are my peeps. Grandma so happy homestead. Odette is pregnant. I'm going to binge watch your birthing videos again. Yay! That's so awesome. Only wild mushrooms I ever see are growing on cedars, so not edible. Most likely not edible. We found dryad saddle mushrooms today here in Western Kentucky. Oh, that's awesome. My mom's got a couple of spots in her backyard with them. Oh, really? Homestead in the Highlands? Those home packages are so easy, it seems. I suppose you could have a green thumb and not a brown thumb, because mushrooms are brown. Get it? Is that funny? Nobody laughed. Nobody laughed. I didn't hear your drum roll either. You haven't found morels yet here either. Usually we find them in burns from a couple years ago. Okay, that's good to know. Sorry, y'all. Had a call and missed what was going on. Oh, we're just chatting about mushrooms. I will be taking a break off of YouTube for a week. If it turns into more than that, I will let you know. But I will be live next Friday, just in case I need to take another week. I'll let you know then. I'm toast. We have some great mods in here tonight. That is right, John. Yeah, I am heartbroken. I'm truly not something I was expecting to happen in any way, shape, or form. From beginning to end, all of it was unexpected. And I don't know. Just gotta keep my head above water. And I think the best way to do that is to hit my reset button. Hit my reset button isn't going to happen if I'm editing 8 hours a day. Not just editing, but, editing, filming, answering questions. Oh, yeah. Dolly says we should let you go. And Grandma's so happy says that I love you. That's why I don't want to let you go. Ryan?
Yeah,
Did you hear it?
I'm sort of falling asleep a little bit over here.
Okay. Well, I don't know how to hang you up, so I guess you just hang up yourself and I'll still be live.
Yeah, and I'll switch it over to the chat or something.
Oh, how exciting, wild and wonderful. I have 2 goats due May 1st. I can't wait. And 2 of my special girls, too. Like, this is going to be amazing. Like, Fancy Girl better have a doe, because She's not had a doe yet. I don't know how that's possible, but it better happen because she's my OG. And then Daisy, my beautiful spotted Roman nose, gorgeous doll face. I can't wait to see what she throws. And Fluff and Hunter being a fancy little cute boy himself, it's going to be some cute babies. Not that that's what's important, but they're all supposed to be from good milk lines, so we'll see. I have not had Daisy in full milk. So when we got her, she was at the end of her lactation, and the moving her kind of slowed down her lactation quite a bit. So yeah, we're gonna cross our fingers that she is the amazing milk producer that we are hoping for. If not, that's okay too, because she's a beautiful, wonderful, sweet girl.
Yeah, I think I'm excited, but I figured it out how I can turn it off. So I think I'm gonna go and get ready for.
All right, everybody's saying bye to you, Ryan. Sleep well and drive safe.
Thank you. Glad to be able to join you guys because I really look forward to doing these live shows too, and I still want to make videos as well. So we'll be thinking about you, and definitely next Friday you'll see us again. So thanks for watching.
I'm staying here, guys, but we're just saying bye to Ryan.
Okay.
Bye, Ryan.
Bye, everybody. I can't read your comments, so I'm going to assume that you're saying nice things.
Yes, they are. I love you, baby.
Okay. All right, love you. Bye.
Bye. Oh, bye, Grateful Sunnights. You're probably already gone because I'm so behind. Yes, just keep swimming. Garden, rest, repeat. I think that's gonna be the key for me this week. And genealogy. I'm gonna be working on that. I really want to get those Lithuanian roots figured out because I can't stand the dead end. I mean, it's like my great-great-grandparents. That's it. I have back to the 1500s on the other side. I need more information. Sorry, guys. I'm so bad about being behind in the chat, but I will still be available on Messenger. Absolutely. Anybody who needs any help, what's the irony, or I don't know if it's irony, but yesterday, after what I went through with Precious last week, I actually had to walk somebody through the same exact thing on Messenger. The goats were full term, but they weren't there anymore. And the mama was not able to get them out. And it was a very traumatic experience. And I had to walk them through it and help them through it. Of course, being a goat mentor for people and being the goat lady that answers everybody's questions about goats, and, the person who everybody comes to about goats, the one who does and goes and speaks at the Homestead of America's conference about goats. I have a lot of weight on my shoulder when somebody messages me and says, how do I do this? And, and I just did it, I just went through it, and it was awful. And I, in some small way, was grateful that I had just been through it, so I knew what to do to help them through it, and I think that God plays so many roles in that. So it was hard. And right from the start, I said, you need to bring her to the vet, get the vet to come, because I could tell that it wasn't going to end well. And it didn't. And it was so difficult. And they did finally get her to the vet, and even the vet couldn't do it. So it was not one of those situations I wanted to go through when I'm feeling already drained and burnt and sad and depressed. But at the same time, I felt like I was there for a reason, you know, and could help them and hold their hands and guide them, and if nothing else, provide encouraging words to help them through it. Even if I couldn't help them do what needed to be done because nobody could, I was able to help them through it. And I have to be grateful for that. I have to see the beauty in that. I have to see the good in that, because like Ryan said in his video, you know, there's tragedy and there's triumph, you know, and we can't focus on the tragedy, because there's going to be more tragedy and it's going to happen again. And it's just part of this life. If you have livestock, you have dead stock. You know, people quote that all the time. And you know, it's just the truth of it. Ooh, are you going to grow cordyceps on the mealworms? Not sure. Not sure. If you could send me information about that, I would be very interested in learning more about that. That is something I could see myself totally pulling off. Ryan, aka Mr. Wholesome, has entered the chat. And he has a blue wrench, guys, so watch out. I am still behind in the chat, Ryan, so if you want to, you know, answer people's questions, and that way I can skip them when I get to it. Ryan is here. Finally, everyone stop talking bad about him now. Samson Farms, you're funny. My grandpa almost got on the Titanic, but his brother told him not to. He didn't use his ticket. Oh, that's incredible. Yes, I am using my doTERRA oils, and I actually have Young Living oils that friends gave me that are, you know, the Valor and Peace and Calming. And for doTERRA, I'm using Peace and Balance and Serenity. Yeah. Rose, can you talk more about leasing your buck out? I don't like to do that. It's such a biohazard. If something happened to him when he was gone, I would be devastated. I don't think I would do it for anyone else. There's one person in the world that I trust with my animals, and she lives really close by, and I made her have every test done and, you know, make sure that she was clean. And I knew that she would baby him like I baby him, because my bucks are my babies. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but like, I cuddle my bucks. My bucks are like little babies. I just love them. I'm not afraid to pet them, even if they're stinking. Sometimes our mind goes 100 miles per hour, but our body says, no, I need to rest. We don't always realize it. Yeah, exactly. And I'm going to rest. I'm going to really try to feed myself well too, you know, trying to feed and nourish my body with good, healthy foods, you know, get it back into the habit of breakfast smoothies. I was making some really healthy smoothies there for a while when I first got diagnosed. And, you know, I've kind of slipped off on that and been eating gluten-free cereal. It's probably not healthy, but, you know, get my hard-boiled egg and a smoothie and a banana and I'm good. Or unless there's a banana in my smoothie, then I wouldn't want to have all that much sugar, because I'm not supposed to have a lot of sugar either. You have helped me, Rose. My goat and her 3 kids may not be here if it weren't for you from thousands of miles away. Thank you, Cheryl. See, that lifts me up. That fills me with the beauty. The people who I've helped, anybody who I've helped here in the chat with their goat situations, just feel free to comment and say, you know, because I know it's been many of you. Rose, you're touching lives even in your storm. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, yes, Kiri, that's so hard. She helped me save my goat also. Kim, you're a sweetie. I am way behind. Thank you, Ryan. I figured I was, but thank you for saying that in the chat so that I would know. I have subbed almost everyone for the channel. Yay! I love you guys. Ryan, you're supposed to be sleeping. He has a long nighttime routine before he goes to sleep, so I'm getting ready for bed and getting up in the morning. Keep the herd clean. Very hard. Girl, if you can get some Tranquil roll on from Young Living, try it. Oh, nobody's mentioned that one. There was another one from doTERRA that somebody mentioned. I forget what it was called, but I forget. I like buck smell. Sue me. I actually love buck smell. Everybody always thinks it's weird when I say it, so I don't say it very often. But I love it. Oh, good evening, Kate. Good to have you. Inside Kate's Kitchen has joined us in the chat. Why are you not a moderator? I didn't unmoderate you. Did you unmoderate yourself, sweetie? If you don't want to be a moderator, I won't make you one again. But if you were wanting to, I can add you back. You were a moderator, right? I'm so confused right now. Maybe it's my Hashi's brain. You help so many in so many ways, Rose, with goats and garden and even just making us smile. Oh, thank you, White Picket Fence. Whoa. I skipped. Rose, you have helped us. Homestead Odyssey. We had our first babies this year. We used our immune booster on 2 that were struggling, and they are great and big now. Oh, you have taught me so much. I don't have goats, but in all that you teach. Thank you. The busy little house. Yes. I found milk keeper grains in the freezer today. Yay! I don't have goats or other livestock, but I'm still learning loads from watching Rose. Thank you. That's sweet of you. We're waiting on our first goat babies any day now. Wild and wonderful. That's so exciting. Let me know if you need any help at all. Rose, you have helped me so much with my goats in Australia. I thank you so much. You're welcome, Edel. Rose, I care about you, obviously, because I said use your doTERRA and I am Young Living. That's a good point. That does mean you care. And I've always said both doTERRA and Young Living are equal in their quality. In most respects. There's been a few that tested impure, but in most respects they are. I like the smell of mucking out goat sheds. Now that's a totally different smell. That's like a rank compost. Oh, I thought you were a moderator, Kate, for some reason. I'm not as strict on some things as Blake is, but I would love to have you as a moderator. And if you ever have any questions about, just let me know. If anybody cusses, then obviously that's bad. If anybody's being rude, they need to go. But I do let people sub each other. We do that in this group. We sponsor subbing each other as a big thumbs up because we love our community and we want to support everyone. I gotta go feed the kids at hubby night. Did I eat tonight? I had a very late lunch. I stayed out in the barn after doing chores and just started cleaning. Like I was just like frantically cleaning and moving. Like I moved an entire quail cage over across the barn to the other side. Like it was like that. It was like that therapy cleaning, when you just can't stop yourself. And so I was just reorganizing things and cleaning things up. And I didn't come in until like 3 or 4 o'clock. And I was like, oh, I got to eat lunch. And so I ate then so that I didn't eat when the boys did. Dalton went and got pizza for him and the boys. And I'm going to have a gluten-free, healthy, frozen meal. It's from the health food section. It's not junk filled. It's got good ingredients, just a few good ingredients, which is what I like. And it's just fast and easy. They were on sale. It was one of those things that, like, if you guys are going to keep eating pizza every Friday, I'm going to have something else because gluten-free pizzas are not doing it for me. And I'm too tempted to grab one of their slices. And I haven't, but I want to. You are a priceless blessing to me. The buckling that was rejected at first by his mom is now big and strong and still wants to cuddle. You are such an amazing blessing. Oh, thank you, Pam. Oh, gosh. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. I would love to moderate for you. Oh, I have to go to the lobby. Only decaf coffee won't start me in the morning. Ew. Yeah, definitely not. You can bring home the decaf coffee for me because I can't drink coffee anymore. Prayers for Mama and the sheep. I lost her 2 babies. Oh, I'm so sorry, New Winchester Farms. Have you been able to figure out what's going on? I know you can't. I know it's so hard when you just don't know what's going on. I'm so sorry. It is so hard. What a hard week it's been. A lot of people have suffered loss this week, and I just want to say that, you know, this life is a life that blesses us in so many ways, but you have to have that farm tough strength to get through these hard times. It is so hard, but it makes us stronger, and it's worth it for all of the good times and all of the beautiful births that happen. And just, I'm sorry. Our Organic Life says this community has been so much more than I could have imagined. Absolutely. Wild and wonderful. You already have helped us so much from your old videos. You are a huge blessing to us and so many. Thank you. I'm still behind in the chat, aren't I? Bet y'all will still be here when I get back. Yeah, probably. How many are in the chat now? If somebody could mention that. Better make sure to feed your body. Yes, exactly. Like I want to I want to go to the store and get like all the organic vegetables and just juice, but I don't want to do that. But I really feel like I need to really focus on some good fruits and vegetables and good protein sources and just healthy. Whoa, the boys are getting crazy in the room. If they get too crazy, I will have to end. But if we still got a lot of people watching and you guys are still wanting to stay on, I'm kind of enjoying this. It's helping me being with my friends. I don't have a lot of real life friends, so you guys. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to make a homestead section and upload some videos onto YouTube now. There you go, Zero Infinity. My only 11 away from 500. So excited. Oh, that's awesome. Homestead in the Highlands is 11 away from 500, guys. I make a blend and use doTERRA. I have a blend that might help if you would like it. It put my grandkids out like a light, but in a really good, peaceful way. That would be lovely. You guys have inspired me so much. I'm learning so much, and I feel more confident because you have shared so much information and knowledge. I appreciate all you do so much. Thank you, Amber. You've been so sweet and so supportive. I really appreciate it. We had haggis and chips for tea tonight. I have not had haggis yet. That would be interesting. Wait. Oh, wow. Okay. Good night, Organic Life. Thank you for watching my older videos this week while I take some time to rest. I appreciate that. Oh, I could live on goat cheese. Oh, I can't wait to have enough milk for goat cheese. Like, we're getting enough milk right now to cover our milk consumption, but there's not enough for making cheese and yogurt yet. So I'm super excited about the 2 that are going to kid next month. Rose, get that bath and have a beer and get a good night's sleep. Thank you, sweet Kim. I love you. Thank you. It is especially hard when the vet says she is stumped, sending babies off for necropsy. Yeah, exactly. It's so hard. You can try and do everything and anything you can, and sometimes it's just not enough. Sometimes it is just a mystery. You know, sometimes you never know the real answer because they're animals and they can't tell us. And there's just so many clues that we just don't have to give us the right answer. You helped me to design one of my chicken tractors. Oh, that's lovely. Ryan's really proud of his chicken tractors. Love, love, love. When Ryan said something along the lines of, there is more life than death on the homestead. Made me ugly cry hard. Right? Yeah, there really is. There is more life than death. It just, doesn't feel like that when it's a death moment, when it's a time that you're going through that is a difficult time. It's hard. Can you do stir fry? Yes, we love rotisserie chicken breast and veggies cooked in coconut oil. That is a fast, yummy, and that sounds delicious. I can't wait till my garden is producing this summer, you guys. I'm gonna eat nothing but vegetables. Okay, Rose, and all you lovely lot, off to bed because we have an early start in the morning. Good night, God bless, and sweet dreams to you all. Thank you, Wild and Wonderful. YouTube friends or family. I agree. I don't have many friends in my area. I have more friends on here. We're all such a huge community. Yes. So sweet. I get the point, but want to say that you all are real to me and you all are valuable beyond measure. Thank you, Pam. Really good point. I often say I don't have any real friends. I just have you guys. You guys are real friends. Good point, Pamela. I really appreciate you saying that because you're right. And I often say differently, but you're absolutely right. I will be here if you need me. Thank you, Royal Amethyst Acres. Thanks for the step-by-step seedling videos. I'm a new, I'm going to guess. You got cut off there, Destine Rimmer. We appreciate you being here in the live chat with us. I have lots of friends both off and on YouTube, but I have way more in common with my YouTube. Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's so much community through having similar lifestyles. Farm tough is not always easy, but we do it. I'm going to be watching the old videos. Encourage everyone to do that also. You have plenty older videos to keep us busy for sure, Rose. Yeah, all good almost 700 of them. Hey guys, I'm just dropping by for a second. We are on the road tonight. Hello, Grace Junction Homestead. Thank you for a step-by-step seedling video. Amazing family on here. Oh, homesteaded in the Highlands. Did you see Homesteading with Hebert's message? You need to fix your homepage. If you need help with that, you can message me too. Patty and Art's going to have some help too. That might be fun for me to help some of you guys with some of your setting up your YouTube stuff. There was actually a video. I might share it in our homestead group, the Wholesome Roots Farmstead Friends. I'll share it there. It was a video I saw the other day that was really good about telling people. It was explaining some of it was like 5 things you should definitely do on your YouTube channel that are things that you don't think about that set it up to look right. I need to find food to eat. Haven't eaten supper. Just barely got back from feeding friends critters before I started. Well, Kiri, you go get you a bite to eat, sweetie. I appreciate you being here. Ryan did great making the video. He did. And I just couldn't do it, guys. I just couldn't. Both homesteading with the Heberts. My Hashimoto's is really flared from the stress. Stress and heartache really tap out my adrenals. So my adrenals are shot. My thyroid is suffering. Everything is going off. I can't wait to see the rainbow garden. You guys, it's going to be so healing. It's going to be so healing through my body from doing the actual planting and harvesting. Every bit of it is just going to, I just know I'm going to come out of this summer feeling better than I ever did. Oh, I would juice if it wasn't so expensive. And it's, a lot of work to clean the machine. Kim, I think you're very brave. But maybe this would be a good week where I would have time to do that. Virtual friends are real friends. Friendship is in the heart. Rose, you're awesome. I'm so glad you're on here. Just subbed you. I'd love to be able to meet lots of you all someday. Maybe an HOA eventually. You are much younger than I am, but you inspire me almost every day. Oh, Kate, that is so sweet of you to say. I would agree that your YouTube friends have more in common than when it comes to homesteading crazy. That's right. We're all crazy. I have approximately 0 friends who I've met face to face, but at least I have you guys. Oh, I have 2 really good friends here. Well, 3, 4. I don't know. It depends. You know, sometimes people come in and out of our lives at different times, and they're here to bless us during that time that they're here, and then they kind of fade out. And I don't think that makes them less of a friend. I just think that we all have our time that we have to give. And I just feel like people don't always think about how much time they haven't given to a certain friend. You know what I mean? Like, they don't necessarily consider the lack of attention to be mean. It's just what they do. And it's hard for the person who's getting forgotten about and left behind, but we have to just accept that and move on. And, you know, I think those friends often come in waves too. Like, I've had some friends that I see a lot and then I don't see them forever, and then I see them a lot and then I don't see them forever. So what you said about not having much regular friends and we are your friends, I feel the same. I guess we just love our homestead family more than anything. Isn't that the truth? I am so behind still. I thought I was caught up. We're all here for each other. Because you're a thoughtful and loving YouTube friend. Carla, you have followers because people love you, because you're so kind. How are my bees? We talked about that earlier. They're doing incredibly great. Like, I might have to add another super onto the hive because they're doing so good. Our nectar flow is here. I don't have to feed them anymore. I can take the entrance reducers out. So we're going to be opening them up to do all that this weekend. I guess Ryan on Sunday. I don't want to go into the bees by myself, not because I'm afraid of them, but because if something bad did happen, I would want somebody to be there to, you know, take care of the kids and, you know, call an ambulance if necessary. Not that anything like that would happen, but it's kind of like, you know, safety. Anyone here from New England? I grew up in Massachusetts. My mom is there, and my sisters and brother. One of my sisters is in Arizona, though. It is so easy to get caught up in our own little worlds. Love you, Rose. Been praying and will continue. Thank you. I will have a channel someday. It will be for training people to work with people with autism and special needs. Carla, that's beautiful. I love that. That is such a beautiful thing. Rose, you are correct. Friends come in spurts at times. Rose said, I'm a homesteader. So I am. HOA took my chickens. I love you all. Aw, I love you, Lori. You are so sweet. When you have 95 chatting, keeping up is difficult. It is. I can't think of anyone here that I can call at 2 a.m. with a question about goats. Yeah, that's true. You can definitely count on me. Oh, no, I'm not allergic to the bees. But, you know, I mean, like, what if I, like, accidentally kicked over the whole hive and they just started all stinging me at once? You just never know. Hi, you want to come say hi?
Hi. I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Did you have pizza?
No.
Oh, I'm caught up in the chat, guys. I'm caught up in the chat. Do we still have 96 people in here? Because if I just caught up in the chat naturally, I'm amazing. Oh, that's why I try not to do risky stuff by myself. You got to have someone to point out the paramedics. Exactly. So the smoking I did the last time I had bees, I used the smoker, but when my new mentor came and installed the nukes, he didn't use the smoker at all. And I was just like, that seems so much more calm. It seems so much more peaceful. And I just really wanted to do it without the smoke, and it feels better. I think the smoke kind of brings out some fear in the bees. So
What?
if I don't feel like I have to, I'm not gonna. if there's no, if they, I really don't feel like they calmed down any. I mean, it was not enough to make it like, oh my gosh, I have to do that.
This is true.
I am going to the HOA from North Carolina by myself. Oh, Gail, how exciting.
This is not true.
Did Ryan get smaller? I don't understand. Oh, little Ryan. Hey, Rose. Sorry for your loss. Best wishes. Small farm in the big city. Thank you. Oh my gosh. There's really 93 people still in here. I have 4 adopted children. My one son was diagnosed with autism at 5 years old. He is my heart. Oh, I bet.
This is true.
I don't like it either, but I want to go so bad, so I'm just going to do it. That's it. Sometimes you have to do it. My babies are precious, PJ Nano. Thank you. I love them.
Sorry.
Yay! Jane Golden Pyrenees has 73 subs. I have a friend with Asperger who's doing a PhD in science. He was told in high school he would never get any qualifications. Oh, hi, sweet Liam. Says Grandma So Happy Homestead. Why are you stealing my bubble water? The kids aren't supposed to have the bubble water because it's Mama's special treat for what I really like. And that's the kind of thing I want to do this week. I want to do special treats for myself. Drink my special bubble water. And take extra long baths and just maybe convince Ryan to give me a really good shoulder rub. My shoulders are so tense. They have so many knots in them. I just need to have like a 3-hour massage on just my shoulders alone. Well, you want to say something?
When we were milking goats, I actually think that we could vlog or tail fish with the beast, and then the beast to get off our honey.
So when we were milking the goats, he wanted to vlog the bees so that people could see that the bees got all the honey. Was that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this boy has his own bee suit now. And I had a beautiful subscriber send me a new bee suit too. So me and Liam have matching bee suits now. They're the same exact suits. They're full length, full body suits. So that's going to be just so cute. He can't wait to get into the bees, guys. He literally, he's like, can we do the bees today? Can we do the bees today? He is so helpful. He's such a good boy. He loves to milk the goats. He loves to work in the garden. He's amazing. I can't wait to have you out there with your bee suit with me. Maybe on Sunday. No bees in the hood. Exactly. That was terrifying. I gotta go. Take care of everyone. Good night, Sub-Zero Infinity. Appreciate you being here. But what if you kick over a hive? He'll be wearing a suit. It'll be safe. Yes, I think we'll probably post to Instagram maybe as we do stuff. And like Ryan said, he's gonna pick up the camera. He said he'll record the highlights of the week so that I can turn it into a video of, the highlights of the week, highlights of last week, whatever,
In 2 words.
In 2 words.
So when we were milking the goats, I wanted one of these colored things.
Oh, when we were milking the goats, you wanted one of those colored things.
And also, when we were milking the goats, I just really want that. I did not have my gum.
You did not want your gum. Okay.
So I just put it in the trash.
So you put it in the trash. That was good. And what herbs did you plant this week, Liam? Oh, wait, you didn't plant the... Oh, yeah, you planted the herbs last week. So last week you planted cilantro.
Yeah.
And dill.
Yeah.
And this week you planted... Do you remember the flower? Do you remember the name?
No.
It was the one that was hard to say.
Mr. Dumbs.
Nasturtiums. So I don't usually start nasturtiums from seed ahead of time in a seed tray, but he wanted to plant those
Only
nasturtiums.
one.
He did one little section. So he saved me some seed to plant direct sow.
Yeah. This is my ear.
I just want to squeeze that sweet boy. Did you hear him kiss that ear? That tickle. Haha, I miss little boys. Mine are 21 and 17.
So should I have the damn tower needs now?
Can you have the color things now? I don't know.
Let me have one.
Okay, so I planted a whole tray of basil, all different kinds. All different kinds. Dalton's dad stopped by
Yay! 2 jeans in this yellow.
last week, and every time he comes, he always brings the boys a special candy. I'm like, so we've been doling out Tic Tacs 2 and 3 at a time.
There's yellow.
So sorry, Rose, and you deserve to take a break and take care of all those babies.
Jeans in this yellow.
I'm clearly challenged with Facebook. I cannot figure out how to find a message. Oh no!
See the cover.
You're gonna see the colors as you eat them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So anyway, we're at 2 hours now, and I feel like I'm taking advantage of you guys' time. I don't want to hold you up, and plus, I probably need to start thinking about putting these kids into a more restful mode, if not asleep.
But
I try to create a
here, hi.
You dropped one of them.
Mm.
It's okay. We can pick it up. It's on the floor. Do you want to tell people what that is?
I don't know, Mama.
I just want to feed you, Rose. Go eat. Oh, Lori's in the hospital and just wants to be entertained with us. He already had pizza. Were there any pizza left?
Mm-mm.
No. Yeah, well, maybe we'll have a little snack. This is cotton, if anybody didn't know. Oh gosh, why not, Lori? Are you allergic? Anyway, before you go showing everybody your dirty foot, let's go get you cozy and get your brother off of the computer. He's been on the computer this whole time. He's gonna be really crazy. Yeah, it's a brown cotton. It's not a white cotton. It's a heritage.
He's not on his computer.
So it's pretty cool. He's not on his computer? I hear a computer. Is that your phone? All right, people.
No,
we love you.
It's off.
It's off?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining in for a long live show.
Listen.
One more question. What is it, Liam?
I love you guys.
Oh, I love you guys too. I would have liked to try one more time, but logically I knew it was.
My face is cute.
My face is cute. Did you look on the end caps throughout the garden area? The ones I found were 50 cents. Oh, that's awesome. Everybody saying good night, and they love you too. They love you too. You do love your viewers. He really does. Like, he says, Mama, are you going to vlog?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Thank you, everybody, for your thoughts, well wishes, prayers, and kindness. We appreciate it very much, and it's helped us through this difficult time. So just remember in this next week that we won't be posting videos, to watch as many of our old videos to try to keep our revenue up so that we don't see too significant of a loss and the algorithms don't lose sight of Wholesome Roots too much. Yes, we can see your candy. It's white now. So thank you guys for watching. You know the drill.
See you next time on Wholesome Roots.
Oh, I don't know how to end it on this. Oh, it says stop broadcast. Night.
Good night.
Love you.
Good night. I bring
Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams. Don't let the bed bun. Guys.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
If they do, putting your shoes in the back of blue.
And if they do, take your shoe and beat them till they're black and blue. And then what? See you later, alligator.
They wait right out later.
In a wild crocodile.
Meadow crocodile.
Yeah.
In the night, like crocodile kids.
Good night, crocodile kids. Is your piece?
Please. One piece.